Hey guys, it's Amanda. So I just wanted to make a quick video because I was kind of thinking, because I was on social media and I started realizing how much we take people's comments seriously. So I just want to talk to you guys about that for a little bit. So to all those girls, like, I'll talk about certain different little things, but to all the girls that are kind of skinny, like, they're not skin and bone skinny like people say they are, and girls are like, oh, I'm too skinny and blah blah blah. No, you're not. Just stop listening to those people. And to all the girls that think you're fat, like, people have called me fat all the time, and some girls call me skinny, and I'm like, I'm neither, okay? Like, fat doesn't exist in my book. It doesn't. And I don't see myself as skinny because, you know, I do have a lot of extra meat on me, and I'm supposed to be like in weight, I'm supposed to be 130 to 140, and I'm like 15 pounds overweight. I still don't think I'm fat. I'm thick, is what I like to say. I'm not a fat girl. I'm a thick girl. There's no such thing as fat girls, or fat guys even. We're just all thick. That's how I see it. But, so, basically, if you think you're fat, and you don't like your weight, do something about it. It's not like you can't do anything. Like, go work out, start eating better, make sure that your body's healthy, make sure that you can change how you look and how much you weigh. I was like, yeah, that's a lot of extra work, but if you really want something, you have to work for it. That's how it is in life. That's how it is if you want a car, like me. I'm about to be able to drive next year, and I want a car, so I'm getting my grades straight, which is one thing because I want to get a job. I can't do that unless I have good grades and I have permission from the school. So there's, like, it leads one thing up to another. For high schoolers, we have to get permission from the school. So if you don't have good grades, you don't get a job. If you don't get a job, you don't get money, and if you don't get money, you can't get your car. There's multiple things you have to work for. And so it's like, you have to work for things. You have to stop taking things so seriously too. Like, drama. I'm going through a lot of that right now. Going through a lot of it. Not as much as I used to. I'll admit that. Like, not as much as I used to go through. And, I find that because, like, beginning of this year, I stopped caring what people thought of me. I really did. If you guys know me, some of you know I came out about being bisexual this year. So, that's a lot of stress off of me. Because now it's like, okay, now my friends know, so I'm like, and I'm me, like, I do what I want, and that gets me in trouble a lot of the time, but I do what I want. I'm who I am, and yeah, a lot of people don't like that, and you know what, I'm sorry, but this whole video is about irrelevant opinions, and yours is one of them. If you don't like me, don't talk to me. If you don't like me, keep my name out your mouth. Like, it's simple facts, you guys. If someone doesn't like you, then they don't like you. It's not the end of the world. If, like, they're going around, they're saying, oh, she's a stain, she's a hoe, she's a bitch, she's a slut. Which, yeah, I know those kind of mean the same thing, except the bitch. But if they're like, oh, you're emo, then, oh well. Like, people called me emo. It's 4 or 5 years now. I'm emo, you guys, I'm emo. Which, I guess, the real definition of emo is emotional. So yes, I am. I'm a really emotional person, I'll admit that. Well, I was. No, I still am a little bit. So, it's like, people are like, oh, you're emo, but they're calling me emo off of my music. This band, Blackfield Brides. They say, oh, that's emo music. No, it's just, people say it's fake metal. Whatever. I don't care what you say it is. I don't care what genre it is. I like the band. And so it's like, people call you emo, people call you bitch, people call you a slut, people can call you stupid, smart, whatever. Like, all these negative comments, they're irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, at the end of everything, only opinion that matters is yours. That's all that matters. All that matters on how you see yourself. People can call you fat or skinny or thick even, and all that matters is how you see yourself. And that's the point my dad's been teaching me. And I didn't realize until the beginning of this year that he's right. He really is. Like, I don't give my dad enough credit for that. Like, everything he's tried to teach me for the past 14 years, 15 years now, but 15 plus years actually. I'm like 15 and a half. That doesn't matter. But like, everything he's been trying to teach me, I didn't realize until about this year. And it took me a while to realize that my opinion's all that mattered. Everyone else's was irrelevant. Like, even his. If my dad doesn't like something about me, like, me coming out to, about being bisexual, first people I came out to was my best friends, but then I came out to my dad first, before my mom, actually. Well, I brought it up with my mom about a year ago, and I told her, I was like, Mom, I feel like I'm bisexual, and she asked me why, and I told her I'm attracted to this girl, and I like her. Well, me and this girl started dating, and I did like her, and I realized I was bisexual. But my mom doesn't know I dated a girl. They don't know. Like, they don't know about her. But, so, like, that happened, and I realized I'm bi. I'm bisexual. And everyone's like, oh, you're just confused. Like, you don't know what you want. No, I'm not confused. I like girls. I like guys. That's all there is to it. And so it's like, my parents, I still don't know how they feel about it. I don't. Like, I don't know if they support me on it. Like, my mom's like, if one of my kids came out about being gay, I don't care. And I'd support them, and that's their right. And my dad just really didn't say anything about it, I guess. So I don't know how they feel about it. My mom hasn't brought it up since I told her. Like, I just don't even talk about it with them anymore. And so, obviously, if I have a girlfriend, I'll bring it up with them. But it's like, even if my parents didn't care, it's irrelevant. It's who I am. They can like it or dislike it. Either way, I am who I am. I'm gonna do what I do. And that's how you guys should look at this. Like, yeah, if you came out and your parents don't like it or your friends don't like it, oh well, it's who you are. People aren't gonna like you. People are gonna like you. It's a matter of fact on who you want to be friends with. And if you want to let those people get to you, and to be honest, don't let them. Like, that's all I gotta tell you is, do not let them get to you. Do not change who you are to match someone else's opinions or what they want you to be. Because it doesn't matter. At the end of your life, you can either look at it and you can be like, I lived a good life, I lived how I wanted to live, and I was who I wanted to be. Or you can look at it as, I regret so many things, and I regret not being who I truly am and listening to everyone else's opinions. And if you guys want to listen to other people's opinions, and you feel like you need to, I can't stop you on doing that. I'm just trying to advise you guys to just take a breath, look at your life, and realize, is it really that important to fit in? Like, we all, oh, I want a new phone because I want everyone else has it. My dad likes to say that I want things because other people have it. Like, I'm trying to convince him on letting me get my nose pierced. And he's like, oh, you just want to follow the crowd. I'm like, no, I don't, Dad. I want one because I want one. I like it. And it's something that I've been wanting. And so, it's like, if you're going to do something because everybody else is doing it, then you're not doing it for the right reason. If you're doing something because you want to do it, you're doing it for a good reason. Like, tattoos, it's my kind of thing. Piercings, my kind of thing. The way I dress is how I like to dress. I'm not comfortable in dresses. I told my friend this earlier, and he said I looked pretty when I was girlier. But it's like, I might be really pretty when I'm girly. But ever since I was, I want to say 8 or 9, somewhere around there. Sorry guys, I have like really bad hiccups for some reason. But ever since I was like 8 or 9, I grew up around 2 brothers and my dad, and then my mom. And all my friends were tomboys and everything, and it was like the things they were interested in me. I've been interested in like metal and rock and all this, and yes, I still have my girly side. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do. But when it comes to like dresses and skirts and all that, I could really care less about wearing them. I'll wear them on like special occasions, and there'll be days where I'm like, ooh, I want to be all girly today and blah blah blah, and I'll have my friends curl my hair, or I'll braid it the night before and have it all wavy the next day. But like otherwise, I'm jeans, t-shirts, Converse, Vans, stuff like that. I'm a tomboy all the way, mainly. So it's like, yeah, I have a girly side. Yes, everyone does. But if someone told me I needed to be girly, I would tell them to F off. It's not what I like. It's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you guys should do what you want to do, not what everyone else wants you to. Because I'm like repeating myself right now, and I'm like getting off topic badly, and I'm sorry guys, I haven't made a YouTube video in forever. But it's like everyone believes in one thing. It's like if someone told you that you had to do a certain thing, would you do it? Or would you do what you wanted to? So look at it this way. Everyone says they like Batman. Would you like Batman even though you would rather prefer Superman just because everyone else said you should? No. It's like a pen. You could say this pen is a piece of paper your whole life, but will it ever turn into magically turn into a piece of paper? And I got that from this girl I know in one of her old YouTube videos. And seriously, it's true. Like, they can call you a whore, a slut, and a bitch, but in the end of the day, if you know you're not those things, that's all that matters, guys. And it's like, seriously, just don't care. Do what you want to do, be you. Don't let other people tell you what to do. So, that's all I gotta say for now, because this is like a 12-minute video now. But, so, I love you guys, and I hope you guys just live your life how you want to.